almond blazer.
Yeah, love it.
It is ridiculously strong.
Do that again. Can I get in there with you?
We could do a hug.
Look at
it's
that.
so stretchy, yet look how incredibly tailored and polished it is. I'm wearing it in like the dark indigo denim. It is so chic. I've got it on an extra small.
So
I love the length on it. Goes with everything. Could go over a dress, go over you know, jeans and a t-shirt. You have sweaters and trousers. So I kind of went with the smart look today.
I love it. I love all of it. I love every. Wait a minute, you can go on and go to the host.
Yeah, so right now, this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the blazer, so if you want, you can use the QR code, or you can go over to hsn.com and just type in host closet, and all your favorite hosts on the day, what they wore will be there.
That's
So
smart.
from our shoes, to our jewelry, to our fashions, even sometimes like our beauty, you know, like if I'm wearing specific mascara,
I love that.
specific
Because
lip
sometimes
color.
I tune into your beauty show and I'm like, what did she do here? And then I'll
Right?
text you and you'll probably, she probably gets so irritated because after her Wednesday show, I'm like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you doing?
Honestly, it's you and my mom. My mom's the same way. My mom's like, baby, hey, can you tell me more about this? Oh my gosh, this looks so good on you. Okay, so family, that's what happens when you love, you have a passion and love for what we do, and we do. We share that in common. So, all right, are you ready to lose your mind?
Riz. I don't even know what it means, but I'm gonna use it in 2024.
I'll tell you at the end of the show if we make it that far. Okay. Here's what we're doing. Now, whipped body cream. I've got
I'm
two.
gonna go get the
I've got 2 cents for you. I'm just gonna start here. Okay, I've got your choice. I'm kind of bringing it in close. I've got your choice of honey orange blossom or lavender. Okay. Now, if you notice, these are a little bit bigger than normal. In fact, let me just give you perspective. So this is where it all started. This is a 2-ounce jar, and then the Beekman team upgraded the 2-ounce full-size jar to a 8-ounce full-size jar. Now this 8-ounce full-size jar is $38. Guess what we're doing today in these final 2 cents?
Right.
We're going to give you the biggest amount we've ever done. In fact, am I reading this right?
Yep.
We're gonna give you 10 more ounces.
Yep.
Like 2.5
it's more
times.
than double the size.
For less. So $38 or $32 for 18.
This is what I gave for a Christmas present.
This is, I'm like double checking. Am I legally allowed to do that? Okay, I am, okay.
I don't know.
Honey and orange blossom, 700 left. The rest we have available is in lavender.
Okay, go. Get these. And let me tell you why. I know, the evolution is crazy.
I know. Hold on,
ran behind you and they're like, what are you grabbing? What do you need? What do you need? And I was like, I need
Do you see
things.
this? Do you see what happened? This is why we know you love it. This is the beginning of Beekman, 2 ounces. Then we go to 8 ounces. This is the normal size right here in the center. That's a $38 value. Or look, they have to pan out of the camera to give you 18 ounces for $6 less than this one. This is a no-brainer.
I'm gonna tell you some great things about this. Number one, you know it's clean beauty. Number one, or two, you know it's full of goat milk. It's full of goji berry. It's super rich. It's super luxe. You can see that. But here's what. Yes, you use this as body cream all over your body. But what is not in it is zero. I was gonna do a heart, but I mean 0 mineral oil. So use this as your beauty treatment on your neck. Remember when Valerie leaned over, she's like, you have a little bit on your neck? This is what I use as my neck treatment. It's that emollient. Your thighs, your arms, your elbows. If you're someone that has that roughness to your skin, this is high in lactic acid, so it's gonna soften and smooth. I was telling you before the show, if your hair is dry, before I got on the plane the other day, it's dry. I know, which one do you have?
Honey and orange blossom, I just can't.
Is it, wait, what is our choices?
It's like a creamsicle.
Honey and orange blossom.
Or lavender. 2 very different
scents.
Different moods.
So honey orange blossom, when you were at the farm,
And those big, beautiful,
the back of the
floral
farm
white
has
flowers.
these 2 big rows of these giant green bushes, and in the summer they bloom and they're honey orange blossoms. You could grow those, I bet down here.
I could?
You should probably plant some at your house.
I'm going to.
I would think.
I'm going to do that.
But they bloom, and they're these big, these little white things that pop up like this, and they smell just like you're walking through an orange orchard, but there's also a little bit of peony in that. There's also a little bit of honey. So that is one of the original scents. Pure.
Please tell me this one's not retiring.
No, that one's not
retiring.
retiring.
Thank goodness.
Then lavender, I love this kind of combination because this is the honey orange blossom. Men, women, hot Jack, my husband loves this.
By the way, I still haven't come up with a little saying, like a little thing for
We'll
Justin.
get there. You have to get something
Can I
for
just
Justin.
go with hot Justin?
You can.
So hot Jack and hot Justin?
They love it.
Okay, you heard it here first.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if he's watching. He's at work.
Hot Justin is working too, or at the gym. Or at the gym. If you need to find my husband, there's only two places. He's showing houses or he's showing his muscles. Or doing both at the same time.
Yeah, you can be like, look at this stairway. Here's what I like about this. Welcome to our show. Here's what I do like about this too. Is if you got the smaller one, the 2-ounce one from last hour.
Okay, this one.
And you want to use this to refill, you can do that. The baby one. You can use this to refill this.
Oh,
but turn that up, look at that. Look at this. This is no mineral oil. So let me give you an inside beauty secret. I don't know why we're leaning over, but I'm gonna go with it.
This is what I do when I get real serious about my job.
But here's what, most companies take a really good ingredient, like an argan oil or a shea butter, right? But then what they do is they whip it with mineral oil, which is bad, or a petroleum byproduct. Look how amazingly thick that is, how rich that is. So if your skin is dry, if you
don't need that much, by the way.
No, thighs, elbows.
That much.
And everyone always says to me, you know, I get people coming up to me or they'll email me and they'll say, Allison,
you smell good? Because this is my fragrance a lot of times.
It is good.
So good.
No, they'll come up and say, I have crepey skin. I have bumpy skin. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I have bumpy skin. Or I have like drapey skin. And I'm like,
what about if you have like rubbing together, like
chafing? Moisture. If you are lacking, moisture is everything for your skin. By the way, if you wanted to use this on your face, you absolutely could use these on your face. If you're in a pinch, you want to use these on your face. Sure. They're goat milk, they're clean beauty, they're great. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Can we talk to the girls? Because I feel like...
Please, I'm out of breath.
Well, you couldn't be any more passionate, but I want to hear how the whipped body cream, and I want to know which of the two scents you like best, but what do you feel like it's done differently for your skin that I mean, there's a million body creams out on the market, right? Right, Suzanne?
There are. And so for me, right as I step out of the shower, when my skin is still a little damp, I'll put this on. And the difference with Beekman and other creams is that my skin drinks this in, where the others, it sits on top. But I mean, as you can see, I've been using it right here for a while, I'll show, and it still just sinks right into my skin, and my skin feels so soft and smooth.
Okay, and it's gonna stay that way longer and longer. And you know, Suzanne, I really noticed, you know, it's something with Suzanne and Lauren, and I've known Lauren since day one. Suzanne I got to meet about a year ago. But as you start putting better products on your skin seems to respond better. So when our skin is always gonna need stuff, right? Like Lauren. Lauren's been with us. Lauren has super sensitive skin. Like I thought my skin was sensitive. Lauren has sensitive skin. And Lauren doesn't have a mic on. Shoot.
You don't have a mic on, Lauren? Oh, not today? Oh,
I can go lean in.
Well, I was gonna say, with Lauren, I've also seen her from the beginning with you guys. Lauren's, I mean, she's beautiful, but your skin has gotten so much better. And it's not just on her face. And I wanna remind everybody, like when you're getting this amount of high quality ingredients that is clean, that doesn't have the fillers, that doesn't have the additives, that doesn't have the fragrances that are synthetic, I mean, $32, it just shouldn't be allowed. You are getting the largest size that Beekman has ever done. Look at it compared to the original. This is where it started. But the demand and the need and the desire has grown, so has the size. But I just want you to know, this is 2 ounces. Normally, we do an 8-ounce tub, which is quite plenty. This will last you a long time. It's $38. Look at that price point. For $6 less than you can get 8 ounces, we're giving you 10 extra ounces for free. I know that's like kind of crazy, but you do need to choose your scent, and I do have a quick little update. So
here we go.
Okay, we've already sold nearly 400, so here's what's happening. If you want the honey and orange blossom, which is so creamy, it is so fresh, it has that beautiful orange kind of creamsicle with a touch of that perfect sweetness and floral gardeny tones, 450 left. That is it. We do not have this in auto ship. There are no auto ship for these super sizes. The remainder of our quantity is in lavender. Let's talk about lavender for a moment, because I have full confession. I don't like lavender. I remember going to friends' houses. Now, my grandmother didn't use lavender, but I remember going and then being like, let's go play in my grandmother's closet and her lotions and potions and things. And I'd be like, okay. And then you go.
It's stuffy and musty. Yeah, if you've ever had that old kind of lavender, it's awful.
It can really be
offensive. Let's be honest, no, it is.
It's true, but this is not that musty, dusty lavender, and you guys take a lot of pride in where you harness your ingredients from.
Well, and that was, so lavender is, if you think about a body company, right? Like a body care company, you think lavender was always on the docket, and it hasn't been. And the reason it hasn't been is because first we needed a better inspiration, and we got that from a farm right down the street from ours called Slate Hill Flower Farm. In fact, I think you guys have some lavender footage, and that would show you that. If we don't have it, it's fine, it doesn't matter. But here's what happens. That gave us this fresh, herbaceous lavender. There is this beautiful greenness to it. There is this beautiful, like if you have a lavender plant and you've ever picked a bud and you smell it and you're like, it is light, super light, but there's a little bit of green to it and it's herbaceous. That's what this is. But I need to tell you, this is not an overwhelming lavender. On the scale, you know, there's scales in Bath & Body that start you at a light, a medium, and a heavy scent. This falls into the very light scent.
Right.
So does the honey and orange blossom. But honey, I would get both. I would get one of each.
Well, if you did that, it would be normally like about $170 value to get both. You would be getting it on FlexPay for under 22 bucks. Remember, FlexPay is the way you flex your dollar, you stretch your dollar. I know it just came out of Christmas, right? But you need time. Yeah. You've got some bills coming potentially. This is $10.67 today. We send it out to you. It's not layaway. You can see well over 500 have been picked up. This is the gold standard of body hydration. You will never get a better clean beauty with gorgeous scents. And these are two very different scents. And maybe you know you're a lavender person and you want to put it to the test. You have 30 days to try it out, or maybe you want to experience that spring and summer, that light, fresh, creamy citrus, honey, and orange blossom. To me, they're so different. One's sweet and creamy and citrusy, and the other one is more light and fresh and herbaceous and more gardeny, if you will. Right? It's very polar opposite, which means this could be your day, and then this could be after, this is Friday night, after you've taken that long, hot, steamy shower. Maybe this is your vacation scent.
And I will tell you that you're onto something there, though. Go ahead. Oh, is it going to sell out?
Less than 300 on the honey and orange blossom.
Maybe I won't be here tomorrow.
I mean,
maybe I won't.
Maybe with all of this.
With all this.
Okay, what were you going to say?
With
Sorry.
all this.
I want to make sure. What were you going to say?
No, just like when you do get out of a hot shower or a hot bath, always take I think it's an opportunity. Like, don't stop with your hot shower. Put some in your hand, lather it up, get it all over you.
And Suzanne mentioned her skin is still a little bit damp. Put it on your skin at that point. Okay, you made a special request. So we're going to talk really quickly about, that don't look like no stick of butter that I have at home.
This is your stick of